There is some exciting news in Mullingar recently, Ken, as regards public transport. Can you tell our listeners what this news is and what you know about the history of the initiative or initiatives?
Well, Darren, for a long number of years, and certainly for a long time on my tenure on Westmeath County Council, we've been looking for a local bus service. And while your listeners would be very, I suppose, accustomed to having a bus service in and around the city of Dublin, down certainly in rural towns around the country, we don't have public transport at the same level. So we've a new bus service, the NTA launched in conjunction with Westmeath County Council in the last couple of weeks. It's up and running now. We've two bus routes covering, I would say, maybe 60% of the town. Unfortunately, there is large numbers of estates around the town that aren't covered yet. But look, I suppose it's a start, and we're now working towards. It's now working towards I suppose, in expanding the service as we go along. It comes down to usage, and it has been very well utilised so far.
Oh, cool. Many of our listeners in Dublin may be wondering why I'm covering a Mullingar local story on Near FM, which is a Northside Dublin community radio station, but some of us in Dublin are interested in regional development. And Ken, Mullingar is actually the county town of Westmeath, isn't it?
It is actually. It's the county town of Westmeath. Mullingar is I suppose, is a thriving town, Darren. It's got the municipal offices of Westmeath County Council are in the town. We have a regional hospital here which is serving the Midlands for quite a number of years. And we have a lot of other historical features. We've Belvedere House and Gardens just outside the town, which is a huge tourist attraction. And of course, we're the Lake County, so we're surrounded by beautiful lakes here in Mullingar. And I suppose the addition of the bus service, and we already have the rail service, which services Connolly to Sligo, I should say, taking in Mullingar.
Okay, and from a local and regional point of view, Ken, how do you think the new bus services are and will help people and businesses in the greater Mullingar area?
Well, judging one that's used so far, Darren, I think it's done two things. It certainly, as I said, it's been very well utilised by people young and old. People are able to get around that little bit freer. And hopefully, people might just decide to, particularly if they're living close to town, to maybe leave the car home and jump on the bus instead. It's certainly going to bring more and more people into the business premises around town. So hopefully, we will see that thrive. But certainly the early indications are that it's proven to be a success so far.
Okay, and this development or developments with the two buses, the MU1 and the MU2, they're part of a national rollout of new bus services across the country, aren't they, Ken?
They are, yes. Yes, so this year, Mullingar was the chosen town this year. I believe Portlaoise, I think, was the town last year that got it. So, they're aiming at regional towns around the country, but certainly from the point of view of Mullingar, and given that it's, as you said yourself, it's the county town, it's a large growing town, there's a lot of building development happening around. So it's a major infrastructure boost for the town. And, this, I suppose, they're talking about nationally of getting, using more public transport, taking cars off the road and all that. But you have to put the facilities in place to give people a choice. And certainly in Mullingar now, in the estates that served by it, there is a choice there for, do you want to leave your car at home? Do you want to get on the bus? So I think that's a positive. Okay,
and is there already such a service or services in Athlone, Westmeath's other big town? Can you tell me, Ken?
There's already a service in Athlone, I believe, yes. No, I appreciate you taking the interest in covering the story and invite your listeners to come and visit Mullingar and visit some of the attractions, particularly Belvedere House and Gardens and the local businesses. We are a thriving town. We have the purple flag, so for nighttime entertainment, and of course we're the home of many famous people. Joe Dolan to Niall Horan to Brezzy, Niamh Balgar. So we for a good sized town, we punch above our weight, and this is a good news story with the bus service. So hopefully we continue to thrive.